Welcome to Ask Me Another, the Genesis edition. This is Parashat Vayechi, the last Torah portion in Genesis. And so as we sum up, we're going to do a few quizzes and games to see how much our Genesis knowledge is. And there will be a prize. And this prize, I think, is going to be particularly appropriate. Yes, the Idiot's Guide to Judaism, to the winner. So, who is playing? Who wants to take their hand to take their chances at saying that they know things about Genesis? It is not multiple choice. But all you have to do is beat the other team. Rosie, come on up. And Jim, come on up. And the other team is, who else wants to play? Who wants to play against them? All right, Richard and Connie, thank you very much. And I need scorekeepers. Miracy, can you keep this team's score? And Jody, can you keep this team's score? No. All right. So, name a there's no test on this one, but I'd like you to name a biblical character you would like to meet for coffee. Any biblical character you'd like to meet for coffee?
Joseph.
Okay.
Rachel. Abraham. Moses.
All right, sounds good. All right. Our first game is called Bible or Midrash, the Genesis edition. So, by the way, if you have not listened to Ask Me Another, you should on National Public Radio, and this is similar to their game Real or Fake. So you're going to tell whether this story appears in the book of Genesis or in a popular midrash or rabbinic story. Now, we're not going to buzz. We're just going to play in rotation. So we'll go from this team to that team.
Can we talk
All right.
to each other?
Very briefly.
Well, I think the
Briefly, ready, set. Rachel, so is this Genesis or a midrash? Rachel steals her household idols, sits on them, and tells her father, Laban, that she has hair, period, so he won't search the cushion that's underneath her.
Genesis.
Genesis? All right. Yes. All right. This team. Potiphar's wife and her friends are so taken by Joseph's beauty that they accidentally slit their wrists while peeling oranges. Genesis or Midrash?
Fake news.
Midrash it is, correct. Abraham smashes his father's idols and pins the crime on the largest idol. Genesis or Midrash? Midrash. All right. Good. Ooh, pretty good. After Sarah's death, Abraham takes a second wife, Keturah, who bears him 6 children. Genesis or Midrash?
6 children, huh?
6.
7. Midrash.
Nope, I'm sorry. It is in Genesis, chapter 25, verses 1 through 2.
Just check.
All right. This team. Isaac tries to pass Rebekah off as his sister when visiting King Abimelech of Gerar, but his plan is foiled when he and Rebekah are caught in a compromising position. Genesis or Midrash?
Genesis.
Correct. When Esau, well, you didn't know the other one. When Esau and Jacob are reunited decades after Jacob steals the birthright, Esau tries to bite his brother's neck. Genesis or Midrash?
Esau tries to
Bite Jacob's neck.
Midrash.
Midrash it is, correct. He kisses him. No, the neck part. Right. Now, God seals the covenant with Abraham through a sacrificial ritual in which Abraham cuts a heifer, a goat, and a ram in half, and God consumes the pieces in fire. Genesis or Midrash?
Midrash.
Sorry, it is Genesis. Ooh. God decides to destroy the people of Sodom and Gomorrah after a woman is tortured to death for helping the poor. Genesis or Midrash?
Could you repeat it?
God decides to destroy the people of Sodom and Gomorrah after a woman is tortured to death for helping the poor.
Lot said something.
Midrash.
Midrash it is, correct. Wait, you can clap, it's all right. Rachel and Jacob create a secret code to make sure there is no funny business on their wedding night, but at the last minute, Rachel teaches her sister the code. Genesis or Midrash?
Midrash.
Correct. It is a Midrash. When Jacob is preparing to leave Laban's house, he asks to take with him all of the speckled and spotted goats, Then engages in some genetic engineering to make sure that the strongest goats are the speckled and spotted ones. Genesis or Midrash?
Yeah, what's this ending thing? That was no.
Genesis.
Yes? What do you say, Genesis or Midrash?
Genesis.
Genesis it is, chapter 30, verses 33 through 43.
I knew that.
And the answer is
God appears to Abraham to warn him that his offspring one day will be slaves in a land not theirs. Genesis or Midrash?
Genesis to me.
Genesis it is. And lastly, Abraham keeps his tent open on all sides so that visitors coming from every direction can find an entrance. Genesis or Midrash?
Sounds certainly like Genesis to me.
Oh, you don't have to
So that's your answer is Genesis? It is Midrash. What is the score? 5 for this team? 4 for this team? All right. Point here.
The Fuges win.
The Buges win the first point. Now we have our second is our musical game, Bohemian Matriarchy.
We do that.
No, you're staying here. Each verse of this popular Queen song has been rewritten to be about one of the mamas in the book of Genesis. Must in to guess the name of the matriarch we're singing about for a point. For a bonus point, you can also name the character who's singing.
Oh,
This you have to buzz in. So ready? Not yet.
And she has to sing it.
Yes. And I have to find the right key here. Wait a minute.
You're not going to know it until she sings it.
Mama just killed a goat, put its skin upon my arm. Hope this coolant is still warm. Mama, will he bless me now, or will my father know I'm second born?
Rachel Jacob. No.
No, it's,
For the seal.
Other team, have a chance?
yeah, I can't think of her name. I got the whole word.
Yes, but you need the character first.
Who's your mama? Who's your mama?
Who's the mama is the question.
It's, Sarah, Rebecca. It's Rebecca.
Rebecca, yes. And for a bonus point, can you name the character who's singing?
Ellen.
The character who is
In the
singing.
Torah.
Who's singing the song? Jacob. All right, yes, 2 points for them. Okay. All right.
Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. I promise I'll come back from Mount Moriah. There's a ram, there's a bush.
Who is the character?
No, I'm sorry. You want us to sing the whole thing for them and then finish up for them and let's do it.
There's a ram, there's a bush to burn upon the altar.
So the matriarch first is...
Matriarchs.
Yeah.
I even know this.
Who's the mama?
Who's the mama? I didn't mean to make you cry.
Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. I promise I'll come back from Mount Moriah.
Sarah, good. Point for that team. And who's the one who's singing for an extra point? Whose mama is? Who's the one who's talking about his mama?
Isaac.
Yes, thank you very much. All right. Remember this. Now these are all from Genesis. Don't forget. Okay,
And remember,
go.
this is Bohemian matriarchy.
Yes.
Mama just killed a man. Brother's keeper I am not. Blood cries out from that damn spot. Goodbye,
Yes.
everybody.
Mama. Wait a minute.
Yeah, the mama is.
Eve,
Yes.
and the character is Cain.
Good. 4 points. Good. 2 points. All right, go.
Mama, ooh, I don't want to die. I sometimes wish I'd never told them my dreams.
Yes.
It's Rachel, the mama,
Yes.
and it's Joseph, the character.
Good.
Very good.
What do we have? All right, and this team wins that round. 1
Do
point
we
each.
do the bonus question?
No, because that
Okay.
was one. It's only if there was a tie in that round.
Gotcha.
Now, this is
Studying that for the last 15 years.
this, that, or the other, long, long ago in a galaxy far, far away. Guess whether the following is a name in a biblical genealogy, a place in the book of Genesis, or a Star Wars character. All right, we're going to go back and forth on this one. All right. Ziphion. It has to be a person's name in a genealogy, a place in the book of Genesis, or a Star Wars character. It's a place? Nope, I'm sorry, it is a name. The son of Gad. All right.
Whose father was Eve, and he became Egad.
All right. Next, this team. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Akoba.
Akoba. Akoba. Akoba. Sounds like Star Wars to me.
Star Wars? Yes, it is a Tusken Raider leader in A New Hope who attacks Luke Skywalker and raises his Gatterfee stick in the air repeatedly over his head. Right, Kitty?
I tried to do that, but
Kitty can do that one.
Yeah. Next, Paran.
place.
Correct. Good. Yes. Arodi.
Oh, God.
The tiny one she brings herself. The tiny one she brings herself.
A road. Can
I don't get it.
Hebrew as in a road.
Is it roadie?
Oh.
Person on the road helping the...
Yes, got it.
A roadie.
Arodi.
A or E.
A.
I'd like this spelling. Could you use that in a sentence, please?
Yes. Arodi is the question you have to answer.
Well, this isn't spelling bee. Roadie.
Person, place, or Star Wars character.
Richard, ask the origin.
This sheet of paper.
Hang on, wrong
What do you
story.
think? What do you think? Do you think it's a place?
I'm going to 33 chance.
But we'll say a place.
Sorry, it's another son of Gad.
How many sons did Dad have?
Dorme. have to keep it moving here.
Technology.
Sorry, it's the handmaiden descender Padme Amidala in Attack of the Clones.
That's genealogy of a kind.
All right?
Not obscure at all.
All right. Quickly. Remember, you don't know any of these things, so just guess. Dotan.
Thanks for the heads up.
Dotan.
Dotan. It's a person.
A place. Barada.
Oh, Barada.
You kicked my crop.
Well, must be something. Wait, we went quickly.
Hey, come on.
Person.
Sorry, Star Wars. Klatooinian employed as one of Jabba the Hutt's skiff guards in Return of the Jedi.
Oh, Barada. It is a...
Yes.
Barada.
On what? Was it? Okay. Palu. Palu. P-A-L-L-U.
Oh, Palu, of course. That's something. Yeah.
Person from Genesis, correct. Son of Reuben.
1 of 3. Okay, so there you go. Okay.
Dengar.
Star Wars.
Correct. Corellian bounty hunter who appears in The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
No kidding.
Klaatu. Klaatu. K with a K. Klaatu.
Did you use it in the sentence?
Come on.
I think it's...
So you said Star Wars.
Yeah. Star Wars?
Yes.
Correct. A green Nikto employed as one of Jabba the Hutt's skiff guards in Return of the Jedi. What's our score? 3-2. Ah, point here. Ooh.
If you had to do this, I would.
All right. And our final game is Well, Actually.
Well.
Here are the directions. Many important biblical scenes happen around wells or involve water. Each clue will describe a Genesis moment that involves water. Buzz in to tell us which person, place, or thing we are referring to. All right?
So this is a time.
God were among friends.
Right.
Glad.
This patriarch has to redig his father's wells in Gerar after the Philistines keep filling them in. Who is it? Yep. No, I'm sorry. You got it?
Isaac.
Yes. This matriarch catches the eye of her future husband's servant when she provides water for him and his camels.
Rachel.
No. Got it? No.
One more time.
Rebecca, it is.
That's what I meant to say, actually.
This matriarch is swept off her feet when her cousin rolls the stone from the mouth of a well.
Rachel.
Correct. There's no water in the pit that this teenager was thrown into by his jealous brothers. Yes, don't forget the buzz. All right.
And in a formal question.
This maidservant and her son nearly perish in the wilderness until God opens... Yes?
Hagar.
Yes. Opens her eyes so that she can see a nearby well. Jacob wrestles an angel on the banks of this river.
Read it? Ooh. I have no idea.
Beep. The Jabok.
I believe that's Star Wars.
Mikvah Mayim is the name given to this topographical phenomenon in the creation story.
What's an oasis?
No. No. It's seas.
It's what?
Seas. Mikveh mayim, gathering of waters. Seas. Blub, 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 blub.
ABCs.
Seas. Blub, 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 seas.
But a smaller one.
With the one with the motion. All right. This patriarch waters the feet of 3 men that appear unexpected.
Who's Abraham?
Yes. Well, you don't need the who, but all right.
Well, I'm playing Kevin.
At the entrance to his tent. Yes, Abraham. At the end of the flood, Noah first sends out this kind of bird. Yes.
What's a dove?
No. Yes.
Raven.
Yes. Good. I'd have accepted crow too, though. Yes. According to Genesis 2, this many rivers flow through the Garden of Eden.
Quite a few.
Yep.
2.
No.
3.
No.
7.
4.
10.
What's our score? 4, 2, 2. All right, so they won. So the winners are the Shulman. And they get the Idiot's Guide to Judaism.
Shouldn't the losers get it?
Thank you very much. We'll share. I share. We'll share.
Thank you, Genesis.
Well fought. Well fought. Well fought.
I had more games, but we're going to let that go. Actually, we'll throw this to the whole group. I will throw one last one to the whole group. The name of the person or thing in Genesis chapters 1 through 11 that might have said each of the following statements. Welcome to my no singles crew. Cruise. No, right. My favorite snack is forbidden fruit salad. Good. I had my legs taken out from under me. Okay?
The snake?
Yes. My problem is that I'm not able. My head's in the clouds, but my feet feel like brick.
My head's in the cloud, but my feet feel like brick.
Yes, by the way, Joseph's too late in the story. It's only chapters 1 through 11. So it's before Abraham. These were all pre-Abraham stories.
Tower of Babel.
Yep.
Tower of Babel?
Tower of Babel is right. There's a pain in my rib cage and a stranger with long hair opposite me. There's a pain in my rib cage and a stranger with long hair opposite me. Adam, right. When I talk, things happen. Right. When I get hurt, I get mad, and 77 times more than even. This is a tough one. Lamech. Lamech says, if Cain is avenged sevenfold, Lamech shall be avenged 77-fold. It's 2 lines about him, and that's all we know. Okay. Deck my halls with wood and cubits, fa la 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 la. The ark, correct. I think the olive twig makes a great hydrometer.
The dove.
The dove, thank you very much.
Which turned into a raven.
There's the dove, there's the raven first. Apparently the Buges knew. Well, with that, we're not going to do this ever anymore. And we are on page 282 for Ale Nu, please rise.